So this week's Preppin Data is all about calculating the rank a little bit differently. So previously, say in week 3, we were calculating the rank and we were accepting things like if there was a tie for second place, we'd have 2 third places. But the purpose of this week's challenge is to be able to have 2 second places in our ranking instead and miss out the third place, if that makes sense. So we're going to be looking at rugby data. If we just come down to Tableau Prep here, then we can see that we've got some England versus France matches. And the only thing to note before we get into the ranking is that we've filtered out the null values for the scores at half time or that sort of thing. I'm not quite sure what those fields stand for. Carl did tell me, but rugby is not my thing. But luckily it doesn't have to be, because ranking is my thing. So if we come to our join, then you'll immediately notice something a little bit different. First of all, it's a left join rather than an inner join. And secondly, rather than doing a less than or equal to like we'd normally do when we're ranking, we're just doing a less than. So that means that, for example, we've got some exclusions here. We can see that we've got 2 rows that are excluded from our clean. So, well, actually it's the one that we're interested in really. And it's this one here, this 37, which is going to be our highest difference, which would be ranked number 1. But technically, if you think about it, then that then wouldn't have a row associated with it unless we take the left join. But it means that when we come to do our counting, we've then got a rank that is ranked 0, which is great, because then we can just add on 1 to everything and we have the rank that we desire. So we can see this we've got 1 record for all of these 1 to 10s, but then as soon as we get to 11, then rather than having a 12-12, we've got an 11-11. So that's great. We've managed to work out that rank really well and not too much of a challenge. The rest of the challenge is fairly simple, to be honest. We're just doing different aggregations based on the venue and doing the best rank, which in this case is the min. We're doing the worst rank, which will be the max of the ranks. We're doing the average rank, and we're just counting the number of records for the number of games. I don't know why it's not showing up here, but it's definitely within the data if we put a step after it. Probably just a little bit of a bug. So then we're just joining all those back together on the venue, and we have our output. So pretty simple once you have worked out how to do that ranking step. I hope that helps you, nudge you in the right direction if you're struggling, and thanks for listening.